Hornets trail by 4. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brett, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
Jay, the pass to Robinson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Stolen by Ball. It's tipped. Pass to George. Over to the left wing. Jay, the pass to Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 6 points.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
The pass to Bridges. Here's Hayward. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hayward's got his second bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Anthony dishes to George. From deep, Rose. The shot missing. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Here's Jay. Excellent D there from Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Hayward against George. It's good.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Daniels, who's checked in for Charlotte. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball. Now here's Graham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. Graham kicks to McDaniels. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Robinson against Bridges. Passes it to Graham. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Jay, the pass to George. Shoots over McDaniel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
Knox, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
A brief check now of the stats for Jay. He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 21 points per, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And George with the stuff.
Sweet finish from Paul George there. I like to see him get up to the rim like that.
Hornets trail by 9. Now Monk. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Knox. Zeller trying to free himself up. And the basket by Knox.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
George with the bucket.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Charlotte has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks leading by 7. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 12. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And now the Knicks on the break. Got a hand on it.
Great timing as Knox gets up there and blows that one out.
Rose passes to Robinson. Jay, Graham defending. Back to Robinson. And another turnover here by New York. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Well, you look at Jay, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Graham. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. A nice shot by Zeller.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Rose passes to Jay. The dish now to Robinson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Graham. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And the basket by Knox.
The offense is going to get a little bit more lethal with Knox being able to hit that.
Jay, Graham defending, and the dunk by Robinson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's McDaniels. The Knicks making the shot. Kicks to Monk. He dishes it to Graham. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Graham, and the dunk by Graham.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Jay, Graham defending. Outside Rose. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for New York. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Muscala is out there with Toppin. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Jay. And it's Rubio in at the 2. They're the group New York will start the second one. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Jay, the pass to Covington. Rubio taking his time here. He kicks to Toppin. New York needs to get off a shot. Muscala hits the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Knox. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hayward outside. And the basket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Rubio. Off target from 3-point range. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Jay. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Charlotte making some changes. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Rozier comes in for Kevin Knox. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Green. Now, here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Jay, he's covered by Ball. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Ball against Rubio. Outside, Ball. And the pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Hornets call time here. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Covington kicks to Rubio. Shoots from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Had the space there, but it's offline. Now, here is Muscala. He's covered by Ball. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Ball against Rubio. From 20 feet out. Ball no good. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball against Rubio. Passes it to Toppin. Over Carter Williams. Toppin good. Toppin's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Carter Williams kicks to Rozier. Outside, Ball. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the 2nd quarter. Pretty good offense. Covington with the bucket.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold 2nd quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. To the inside, Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Rubio. Here's Horton Tucker. No good from outside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Jay's checked in for Ricky Rubio. The Hornets also with the sub. Daniels is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Jay, he's covered by Ball. Here's Jay. Out left to the wing. And Muscala has it in the corner. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Jay. New York, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the 2nd quarter. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hayward. Bridges has got 8 points.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Here's Jay. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Rozier. D right on him. Back to Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now the pass to Bridges. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Jay, he's covered by Ball. And here's Covington from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Hayward against Covington. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jay. Pass to Mustafa. Covington down low. Hayward comes with the double team. Jay. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And let's see the stat sheet here on Cody Zeller. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 18th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. Jay, Graham defending. Jay, the pass to Mustafa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. George is checked in for Toppin. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jay.
Knox getting better at reading the defense and then starting to pick things apart.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's George. for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Rubio against Graham. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and...
Oh, that was something else!
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Well, the Hornets shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Monk dishes to Graham. Back to Monk. Tries from 10. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Here's Muscala. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Muscala's got 14 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. It's rebounded by New York. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony finds George. Good on the bucket. George has got 6 in the quarter.
It's easy to understand why Paul George is one of the top scorers in the league. He can read the defense, he can shoot it, he can get inside, and he's riding a hot streak now.
Here's Graham. Good D by Rubio.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Anthony down low. Here's Muscala, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Hayward out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Zeller, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Melo doing a great job rolling right into the open spot to find some more offense.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Hayward against Anthony. Hayward kicks to Ball. Here's the 3. Charlotte gets it back. Count it. Bridges. Bridges has got 13.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Rozier finds ball. Now Zeller. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Zeller's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's Ball with the three. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the left. Layup.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Here's Rose, and he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ball against Anthony. Ball kicks to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Anthony against Bridges. Anthony, the pass to Rose. Back to Anthony. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And so difficult to contain Rose off the pick and roll. It creates opportunities all over the floor.
Pass to Hayward. Lets it go with a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George. He's not afraid of the contact, and that time welcomed it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Jay comes in for Ricky Rubio. Paul George with the steal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 14 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Hayward outside. Outside for Carter-Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's George, and again, it's New York.
That's a nice play by Paul George, showing a nice touch from the mid-range.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Rozier with the ball. He's got 7. Bridges passes to Rozier. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Robinson passes to Jay. Back to Robinson. Pulls up. That shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Anthony against Bridges. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that one's good, George.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots. Timeout. Range.
And the Hornets call time here. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And the basket by Rozier.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Jay, the pass to George. Another assist, and that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Monk. Zeller against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kevin Knox comes in for Rozier. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Carter Williams. Jay, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Basket, good. George has got 31.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Graham. Robinson with the block. Dishes to top it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges. It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Charlotte making some changes. Pell's checked in. And it's McDaniels in for Bridges. Pass to Knox. The dish to Monk. McDaniels kicks to Graham. 5 to shoot. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Charlotte shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's finished off by Graham as he lays it in. Graham's got 8.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Robinson passes to Jay. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 17 points for Jay.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Number 27.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Charlotte shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. The pass to Knox. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's blocked. Here's Jay. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Back to Graham. The Knicks pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
First one falls for. So he gets them both.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So New York ends up going with the new group. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. It's Bielitsa. Nails the baby hook. Bielitsa's got his first 2 points of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Bielitsa. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it, the fast break chance.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Graham, 9 points in the game so far. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. The shot, no good. Good D by Covington.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ball dishes to Graham. Back to Ball. The tray. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. That one goes in.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Graham. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Graham's got 5 points now this quarter. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Covington. Cans it from downtown. Covington's got 10.
Does so much for his team's spacing. Opponents have to respect Covington's deep ball.
And so it's New York sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Muscala. Bielitsa is out there with Thompson. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Muscala hits the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Wanamaker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
The Hornets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. And the Hornets making a change here. Pell's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Knox. This one for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
That one drops for him.
Well, Bielitsa is a weapon because of his efficiency from out there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Carter Williams, the pass to Knox. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Hernan Gomez against Carter Williams. Comes up empty down low. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Thompson kicks to Covington. Hernan Gomez in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. It's Bielitsa. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Carter Williams against Hernan Gomez. Carter Williams, the pass to Knox. Thompson comes with the double team. Outside, Martin. They need this one. Here's Pell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Martin against Covington. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Charlotte. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. A 3 from Bielitsa. But they recover it. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Tristan Thompson is constantly asked to play a role and willingly accepts that. Think about how much respect he's garnered from coaches and teammates through all the seasons that he's played in the NBA.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Muscala. Anthony comes in for Bielitsa. Rose, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Juan Hernan Gomez. Back to Carter Williams. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Here's Wanamaker. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wanamaker's got 6 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Thompson passes to Robinson. And here they come. With the floater, and the shot goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Carter Williams against Rubio. Here's Pell. Robinson with the block, and he gets it back. Pell, that's good. For New York, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Knox. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by New York. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Robinson. That one doesn't go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Anthony with it, now defended by Carter Williams. A shot by Anthony, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Shot from 16. Here's Thompson. It's deflected. Anthony with the defensive effort. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Thompson misses. Charlotte shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Martin wide open, he fires, and again the Hornets missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Carter Williams, the pass to Knox.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Robinson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a tough shot made by Robinson. This is a guy who shot over 70% from the two-point range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Charlotte moving the ball around to the wing right side. Outside, Martin. Trying to get something going. Hell, the pass to Martin. Pass to Wanamaker. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Robinson goes in. Trying to get open is Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Martin. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
The first one falls.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wanamaker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Back to Rose. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Rose finds Robinson. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Charlotte. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mike Muscala is checked in for Robinson. Paul George comes in for Tristan Thompson. Bielitsa, he checks in for Anthony. And Jay subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Jay, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jay's got 26. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Lays it up off the glass. Jay's got 17 now just in the second half.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
1:33 left in the fourth. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Daniels, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And the basket by Knox.
Nice control by Knox, just impressive and committed to that shot.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The feed to George. The rebound by Pell. Here's Wanamaker. The pass to Knox. 17 seconds left in the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Knox taking lessons from the school of hard knocks on that play. Nice finish.
.15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jay, the pass to George. And it's in there. George has got 35.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carmelo, what did you like best about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We came out here ready to play. We jumped out there quick on the defensive end, and offensively we got it going again. And it was a great team win today, though.
Everybody contributing. Carmelo, thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.